Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. Brad Keller will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now to the plate here is Marcus Semien, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team, is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today. Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here. The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Digging in next, Bo Bichette. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath. Take a step out of the box. And know you got a few to play with.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
2-2 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Looking at his career totals, Guerrero carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Semien at second, Bichette at first with no outs. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 1-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
A bouncer to the left side. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matty, Kevin Biggio is a guy to watch for me. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
First delivery to him. George Springer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hayes on the run for it. Still ranging back. And it's gone. And that's a special home run. George Springer continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect. Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
268 the average for him coming in. 26 home runs and 65 RBIs. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting 6.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
Randall.
As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. His career numbers in this matchup, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two balls and a strike.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 7.
And now Jonathan Davis. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch on the way.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-3.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He leads the team in the 2 most important power categories for me, home runs and RBIs, driving in guys and being able to drive yourself in. He's an impressive hitter, and it should be fun watching him do his thing in this one. Made him look silly with that one.
Down the third baseline. And they will get he's in there. A very close play. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but let's take another look. Not easy to tell from this shot. Tough call on this one, if you ask me.
Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence
flag.
to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the battle ruled out.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 4-0. Striding in is Santiago Espinal, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Santiago.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Suzuki corrals it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout.
Batting 9. The catcher.
Next, it'll be
Number
Danny
9.
Jansen. Lifetime versus this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once, and that swung on and missed for strike 1. Espinal aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball called for strike 2. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows has it, and there's 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side. Malaika ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 1-0 home.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A ball and no strikes. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Tyler Wells is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is.
For the Orioles,
DJ Stewart swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Austin Hayes the next to bat.
The center fielder.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Line to the right side, and the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game.
Hey guys, he went for the punch out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble that for a knock. Nice execution by the batter right there.
Pat Valaika stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's running. And Jansen's got his man at second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Leading off for the Blue Jays,
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center.